wonderful people. Ẹ káalẹ́, ẹ káàbọ̀ sí ojú ìwòran wa ní àṣálẹ́ yìí láti ilé-iṣẹ́ wa Naija Today Express TV. Ìròyìn ẹni yìí ó nágbára gan ni olórí ètò wa ètò yín bó ṣe ń lọ. Ẹ má gbàgbé láti tẹ subscribe button so that tá bá ṣe ń gbé wá lọ́lọ́kanjọ̀kan ẹ máa rí. Ṣàìdédé ni a rí tí ayẹyẹ ń lọ nílùú Ondo tí gbogbo èèyàn ń dunnú táwọn ọmọ ìjọ Sotitobire tó ń dunnú tó ń yọ̀ tó ń yíra tó ń yan Ọlọ́run like àmọ́ bó ṣe rí nígbà tí wọ́n gbọ́ wípé olùdarí wọn gba ìtúsílẹ̀. A gbọ́ wípé ilé ẹjọ́ kò tẹ́mi lọ́rùn tí wọ́n gbé bàbá Sotitobire lọ ní Akure ní Ondo State. Wọ́n ní pé adájọ́ náà ó da ẹjọ́ yẹn nù, wọ́n wo gbogbo ẹ̀ lọ́bọ̀, wọ́n ní ẹjọ́ tí wọ́n ti kọ́kọ́ dá tẹ́lẹ̀ lẹ́yìn tó ti fún ní ẹ̀wọ̀n gbére, wọ́n wá ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wá da ẹjọ́ yẹn nù lénìí. Adájọ́ mi wá dá nílé ẹjọ́ kò tẹ́mi lọ́rùn wípé kò sí nǹkan kan tó fi ìdí múlẹ̀ wípé ẹni yìí mọ nǹkan kan nípa ọmọ jíjígbé, léyìí tí wọ́n dẹ̀ sọ wípé kó máa lọ sílé ẹ̀ láyà tàlàáfíà. Ní báyìí wọ́n ti tú bàbá Sotitobire sílẹ̀. Báyìí gbogbo Ondo báyìí wọ́n ti ń yọ̀ tí gbogbo àwọn ọmọ ọjọ́ ń tó like no they are so happy. Nísìn báyìí wọ́n ti sọ pé kí Sotitobire pé kó máa lọ sílé, pé wọ́n ti ṣe àyẹ̀wò fínífíní investigation láti how many years back pé wọ́n rí wípé wọn ò jẹ̀bi, wọn ò dẹ̀ rí traces pé ọmọ anything nípa ọmọ tó sọnù. tó báyìí la ṣe rí, ṣùgbọ́n a lè sọ́tọ̀ torí wọ́n sọ pé ẹnu ọlọ́rọ̀ báyìí ló ti máa ń dùn. Ẹ jẹ́ káwa náà ká lọ wò ó.
Ara ló ń ta wọ́n.
Ẹ bá sọ orúkọ yín mà.
Mrs. Roslyn Àbíbò.
Kí lẹ wá ṣe níbí lẹ́nu mà?
Àwa fún student bàbá wa, wòlíì Alfa Babatunde. A dẹ̀ dúpẹ́ pé àrí àánú gbà. Àánú la rí gbà, kì í ṣe agbára wa. Nígbà tí gbàdúrà ni, wọ́n tó bá ti mú Ọlọ́run kó sí Ọlọ́run dáadáa, kó gbàdúrà dáadáa, kó dúró lórí ìlérí rẹ̀. Bàbá oníwà kò tó burú, wọn ò ní ìgbéraga, wọn dára sí wa, ọmọ ìjọ la wà. Oríṣiríṣi làwọn bá débé tí bàbá ti ràn wá lọ́wọ́ nípa tó wó ni, nípa tó ń jẹ ni, ibo ni òde, ibo ni àwọn ọmọ sí, lórí àwọn ẹ̀gbọ́n nǹkan tẹ́ gbọ́tẹ̀ tí ní problem, lórí àìsàn oríṣiríṣi nípa ti Sotitobire. Mo la fi rí ìtúsílẹ̀. Ọlọ́run ayéra yóò ṣe o. Mo dúpẹ́, inú mi dùn gidigidi lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ fún ìtúsílẹ̀ yìí. Mo kò ṣe ìrìnsà máa lọ síwájú. Ẹ ṣe àdúpẹ́. Yes, sir.
We are live at the Court of Appeal in Akure Division, in Akure, the Ondo State Capital, where the Court of Appeal, sitting here in Akure, has ordered the release of a church, Sotitobire, present chapel church founder, Prophet Alfa Babatunde, after appealing his life imprisonment sentence over the disappearance of 1-year-old Kolawole from his church in 2019. The Court of Appeal sitting in Akure, the Ondo State Capital, said the convict should be set free. And right now we are about to speak with the council. Presently is the Commissioner for Justice in Ondo State, Chastity, representing the state
the VSS can, as a matter of fact, investigate any case. Does not have a jurisdictional problem in investigation of case. However, the Court of Appeal stated that the circumstantial evidence upon which the conviction was based upon at the lower court is not enough to sustain the conviction of the defendant and has discharged the defendant. Our attitude from the state is that we will study the judgment and take proper steps we're supposed to take.
That was the Commissioner for Justice in Ondo State, Richard Sotitobire, representing the state government on the case, and who has just spoken to us on the case, saying the judge has set aside the judgment of the lower court, which gave the suspect life imprisonment. Said the government will study the judgment and react appropriately. We are still live at the Court of Appeal in Akure, where the court has ordered the release of Prophet Alfa Babatunde, the founder of Sotitobire Prison Chapel. Here is the counsel to the defendant.
Our reaction, I'm a legal practitioner. Our reaction is that truth has prevailed over falsehood. You will agree with me that the appellant, the prophet, was convicted for aiding and abetting and conspiracy, kidnapping. But today, the Court of Appeal has overturned that judgment. It was held that the appellant was not found culpable of the alleged offense. He is not guilty as pronounced upon by the trial court. So we are using this medium to tell the member of the church and the general public that they should rejoice with conscience. They should not go out causing a problem. We should take it that has been the will of God. We are happy for this.
I expect others were actually convicted alongside with the prophet. What is their fate now?
Yes, one of the defendants, who is Segun Jobi Motrayo, has equally been discharged. The court said there is no iota of evidence against her, just like the prophet, that they even know about the commission of the offense. The basis was that the prosecution has failed in its authority to prove the element of the alleged offense. The implication of that is that they were convicted wrongly by the lower court. They have been justified by this court of appeals.
Will your clients be making any claim, any damages?
We are happy that God has vindicated him. I think that would be all. That should be enough. He is a prophet of God. Like I said, it has been destined that he will walk this way. It is his destiny that he will pass through this challenge. Whatever compensation, monetary compensation that anybody may think that he is entitled to, that may not be enough to justify that he has been vindicated. And that is our solace.
Thank you,
And that was the counsel to the appellant who just spoke to us. We are still live at the Court of Appeal, sitting in Akure, the Ondo State capital. Prophet Alfa Babatunde of Sotitobire Prison Chapel in Akure was convicted in 2020 for aiding and abetting kidnapping, and he was sentenced to life imprisonment. But not satisfied with the judgment, he approached the appellate court, while the appellate court today set aside the judgment of the lower court, thereby ordering the release of the prophet. For more details on the news, stay tuned to Niger Delta Connect. The Sotitobire prison chapel here in Akure, the Ondo State Court. Akure. This is coming after the Court of Appeal set aside the judgment of the lower court, which sentenced the founder of this church to life imprisonment late 2020. And here you are seeing members of the church jubilating. They are in a happy mood here now. It was after the missing of Gold Kolawole, the one-year-old boy, in 2019, that the whole church was razed down by fire in 2019. The one-old-year-old Kolawole got missing during church service here in October 10, 2019. Since then, Alpha, the pastor, has been arrested and been in detention since 2019. But today, and late in 2020, he was sentenced to life imprisonment. But today, he has been free. The appeal court has ordered his release. It was in 2019, after the incident, that this whole place was raised down by youths who protest the dismissal of the baby from the church during church service in 2019. And in late 2019, he was sentenced to life imprisonment, but not satisfied with the judgment, he appealed the judgment. And today, the appeal court has ordered his release. We are still live at the Sotitobire prison chapel here in Akure, the Ondo State capital. And here you are seeing the jubilation mode of members of this church after the court of appeal sitting in Akure, the Ondo State capital, ordered the release of the founder of this church after he has been sentenced to life imprisonment in 2020. the jubilation mode here, live in Akure, the Ondo State capital. We are at Sotitobire Praising Chapel. And you can see the jubilation of mood of members of the church. After the appellate court today ordered the release of the founder of the church, after the lower court sentenced the prophet to life imprisonment in 2020 for the disappearance of a 1-year-old gold Kolawole from the church late in 2019. For now, what you are still seeing is the jubilation mode here. At the Sotitobire Praising Chapel here in Ondo State, here in Akure, the Ondo State capital. For more gist on this story, please stay tuned to Niger Delta Connect.